We got into camp last night around 6:30, 7 o'clock. My uncle from Louisiana came and met us, and my grandpa, also from Louisiana, is here with us too. I came and scouted in the spot I'm in right now last weekend, and I found some really hot scrapes and a good-looking trail, really. And I think I'm on their scrape line. I hunted it last weekend on Sunday morning, and I had a nice buck come up behind me, and I'm pretty sure he was a shooter. I'm going to be hunting in that spot this morning. On the way in, not too far from the scrape I'm going to be hunting, where I seen that one last weekend, I found a really aggressive scrape, and it's really fresh. I got my uncle further down the scrape line, back towards the road, on a creek. I seen some does over there, and there's some really hot scrapes there, and I think that continues the same scrape line I'm on. So if that buck I seen last weekend's trying to skirt me or something, I'm thinking he's going to pass by my uncle. I got my dad in the shortest spot from the truck, and I put my grandpa there last year, and he's seen a really nice buck. I think that's kind of the end of the scrape line, and then I think that goes and crosses the road. But this is the first weekend that we have low 40s in the morning. The weather's really nice. It's going to be really calm. I don't think the wind's supposed to be blowing at all. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty optimistic. I think everyone's going to be in a good spot this morning. If I had to guess, I would say that the spot my dad's in is kind of the wild card spot. I think there's a chance that he could see a nice buck and shoot it. I'm just not sure. I think my uncle has the best chance of seeing a deer. Them does are working over there eating, and they have a trail that goes down the creek, and he's set up right on that. So I'm thinking a buck's going to come. Maybe looking for does, or maybe some does will pass and they'll, carry a buck over past him. I feel good about the spot I'm in. I think I have a good chance of seeing something too, seeing as I already seen a buck here. And from that really fresh scrape I found that was real aggressive, I think he's still working this line. We came in here really early. It's about 6:15. We still have about 45 minutes until it gets daylight. But I'm gonna get set up, and we'll see what happens. I got that spike on camera pretty good, but I don't know if y'all could see the doe that was with it. I couldn't tell if the doe was his mama or his sister, That was pretty cool, though. It's probably 10:20, almost 10:30. That's when I've been seeing all the deer. Hang tight, man. all the deer I've seen so far, I haven't seen any until about 10:30. And those 5 bucks from that one weekend, I seen all them from, I don't know, 11:30 to 3 o'clock. They're all moving in the middle of the day. That's why I don't like to get out and go eat lunch. I do have to go get down and go get my uncle and my dad, though. I'm not sure if they're joining me, but I'm gonna go get them, and then I'm gonna go scout some more, and then I'm either gonna end up hunting here, or if I find something that looks better, I'm gonna go hunt over there. I love seeing deer. That's the first time really I've had deer in front of me that I was trying to film, and they were there for a while. I will say it takes away from it a little bit. I mean, whatever, dude. I'm pumped up. I was shaking after I seen them leave. Could have tried drawing back on that doe. I want to say she was at 30 or 35. But, I mean, there was a lot of trash in the way, and they're about to start rutting, so she could come into heat at any minute, so I'm not really worried about it. It doesn't mean I didn't want to. I wanted to, but gotta restrain myself. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get down and go see if Dad or my uncle shot anything or seen any, because I don't have my phone. I don't know what's going on, so don't want to get down, but I'm gonna have to, so I'm just happy I got some on camera. That was awesome. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Just got set up for the afternoon hunt. It's like 3:45 or something. Dad and them ended up not seeing anything. But I went ahead and put Dad in the spot I was in this morning, and then I put my uncle in a spot a few hundred yards from there on a really nice scrape. It really is the most aggressive scrape I've seen so far, and the biggest one, that's fresh. I came back another few hundred yards, and I'm on a pretty beaten down trail that has scrapes along it. And the one I'm hunting over has, you can see the hoof marks in it where he pawed it. He had to have done that this morning or in the past couple days. We scouted for a few hours before we set up, and the whole area is covered up in scrapes. There's big ones, there's small ones, there's medium-sized ones. We found rubs too. There's trails everywhere. The sign's really good. It's just a matter of time. But I'm feeling pretty optimistic. It's Halloween, and as it approaches dark, we'll see if we can get any trick-or-treaters to come by. And I've got a quiver full of treats for them. Well, probably 20-30 minutes ago, I heard my uncle shoot twice, actually. And he said he missed a really nice buck. Pretty much dark now. I'm going to get down, and we're going to head up. Probably go check out the arrows just in case. Didn't see anything, but about an hour before dark or so, there's a lot of squirrels barking and a lot of stuff moving around, it seemed like. The sign's here. Like I said, just a matter of time. Gonna get down, and my papa cooked a squirrel gravy back at camp, so we're gonna go eat that, and then go to sleep and wake up for the morning hunt tomorrow. I think they finally left. That smaller buck hung back. The bigger buck, which really he was only a little bit bigger. I don't know what he was doing. I probably could have shot either one of them. They never saw me. I'm gonna call it the 4-point and the 6-point. The 6-point was that little bit bigger one. He was acting weird. He was just like pacing back and forth, stomping, and he was blowing. They never saw me. I guess they could have winded me, and he just didn't know what to do, or I really don't know. But he went off that way. That smaller buck stayed next to me right here, and he went off that way. I'm thinking maybe they're splitting up, like, for the rut. I have no idea. I guess he could have been telling him, like, hey, get out of here, like, it's competition season now, I guess. I don't know. But before they came out, I heard him walking, and I heard him coming towards me, and I was looking over there, and when I seen them, they were coming right at me. But right before that, I saw a really nice buck back there. He passed kind of, parallel to me in the back in that brush back there. He was probably 40, 50 yards away, but I mean, there was no way I could get a shot at him, and I couldn't even really get a good look at him. I just saw he had a nice rack and he had a big body. I mean, I don't know, but that was cool. We got to see some deer. I don't know how well I got him on camera. I was more worried about just not getting seen or anything. I'm in a different tree than yesterday. I put my dad where I seen that spike in that doe. Like I said, my uncle shot at a nice buck, and he missed him twice. He said he had him at like 7 yards, and he just missed, and he hopped a little ways, and he had a shot, and he took it, but he hit a branch, and then the buck just kind of hopped off. It sounds like he didn't really know what happened. But my uncle said he heard him coming, and he was working a scrape and rubbing on a tree, and that tree was shaking. He said he was nice. He had long tines. He said he thinks he was like 18 inside, just like a really solid 8-point. I want to say it's the deer I seen last weekend. I seen one Sunday morning, but I couldn't get a shot at him. But I was hunting in that same area. I'm hunting here till, well, the time changed. I'm hunting here till, I guess, 10. And then Dad and my uncle are heading out, and then I think I might, I want to walk around just a little bit more, and I'm either going to end up hunting where my uncle was yesterday afternoon, or if I find something better, I'm going to hunt there. But got action right off the bat today. Well, it's 10 o'clock, and I haven't seen anything else. I think this weekend I'm gonna head home, get some rest, because next weekend's opening weekend of rifle season. I should stay and hunt. The deer are definitely up and moving. It's great weather. But I'm gonna head home and get some rest, because next weekend it'll be rifle season, and my logic's always I can climb really high, and I have my gun, so I don't have to be as in position as I do with my bow. And I'd like to be rested for that. And I need a little break too anyways. But I got to see deer. Was close. Didn't get to draw back on any. My uncle shot at that one. I mean, we were this close to punching a tag, but maybe next weekend. I mean, if I would have shot a buck this weekend, my season would pretty much be over. I would have to go hog hunt or squirrel hunt or something, But alright, I'm going to go ahead and head home. Hope you guys liked watching the film I got of these deer we seen. And thank y'all for watching.